are also known as the human gates of the body. There are three main gates in the body. The heavenly gate, which is up on the top of the head, the Baihui point that I refer to sometimes. And then these pericardium points on the center palms. And then the earthly gates, which is the point on the ball of the feet that we sometimes activate when we're doing the seated tapping. Okay, so now we're going to just separate your hands and notice. See if you can feel that tingling energy between the hands. And now we'll continue with a practice called La Qi, another way of strengthening this energy and also helping to connect our internal energy with the external energetic field around us. So we'll say how as the hands come apart and La as they come together. How, La. 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 One more. How, La. And just noticing any sensations or feelings between your hands. And relaxing your hands down. So that was just a Hao La practice, which I think you're all familiar with. Hao La being a general Chinese blessing, all is well and getting better and better. Someday I'm going to write an essay on why that's not a Pollyanna saying. It has a lot more depth to it, but it's similar to the sayings of many cultures, Amen, so be it, Inshallah, that just indicate a greater blessing and a greater intention. So welcome to Qi Gong Koskab, graciously sponsored by the Friends of the Koskab Library, and thank you to Jean Hayes, who is my technical assistant for Greenwich Library, and who will hopefully be recording today's session, and I will let you know when it is up and viewable on the library website. So just to let you know, I did record the evening version of this late summer practice, and it's on my YouTube Qi Gong Dana site. It will be on there tomorrow. And just a few slight differences between the evening and the daytime practice. You will not find the fireworks move there because we really don't want to really pull energy up to the head late in the day. But it can be, either practice can be done for daytime. So our late summer practice, we are going to be still focusing on this fire energy of the heart organ function system. But as we move into late summer, we are shifting to the earth element of the spleen and stomach and pancreas function energy. And we turn our focus to nourishment and to grounding. So really emphasizing the earth, because as we're still using the kidney element, the water, to balance out this fire. But as you know, if you throw earth on a fire, it has a great ability to put it out, even the most severe fire. So the characteristics of the spleen energy system, when it's in balance, is a good nourishment, groundedness, refreshing sound sleep, and also open-mindedness. And when this energy is out of balance, the emotions of excess worry and anxiety can take over and dominate and further push the body out of balance. And oftentimes this can manifest as excess phlegm in the body. So one of our new practices today, the looking backward, which is something that I recommend you do that multiple times a day, as described on the sheet. If anybody did not get the sheet or did not understand it, please feel free to email me. But that's really a great practice also for cleansing the lymph area, lymph nodes, and the whole throat area. And we will still be doing the reverse breathing, which I think you're all familiar with. And we will also still be doing the sticking out the tongue and saying the ha sound and making the eyes wide. So that is all still going on for this late summer practice. And I just wanted to let you know that I am going to go on vacation next Tuesday. Yay! For the first time since, so I'm actually going out to visit my son in Colorado. So there will not be a class next Thursday, and probably not the following Thursday. But that's a little bit up in the air right now. So I will let you know. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get started. Everybody get in your ready position with your feet hip width apart, and your knees are soft, tailbone slightly tucked under, opening up the hips and engaging the core muscles. And we'll start up with just releasing some tension from the shoulders by shrugging up our shoulders and scrunching up the face and holding your breath, getting everything really tight so we know what real tightness means, and then exhaling with the ha sound, dropping your shoulders down and doing that again. Inhaling, scrunching up the shoulders, tightening everything and releasing. And one more time. Inhaling, tightening. Everything tense and releasing. So this allows us to really achieve the last part of the posture, which is to have our shoulder blades back and down, and to feel the back of our neck lifting up towards the heavens, bringing the chin just slightly more in line with the spine. And then starting to turn your attention inward with a gentle smile coming to your face and listening for a sound coming from far, far away. So we start off with our cleansing and clearing shaking movement. So either bending at the knees or tapping your heels on the ground. Whichever way, you can start to make your body feel loose and relaxed. This gentle shaking movement, waking up all the cells in the body. And taking a deep inhale through the nose, deep into the belly. And as you exhale, feeling the space between your eyebrows spread out as you relax your forehead. And consciously relaxing your jaw, the back of your skull and neck. Relaxing your shoulders. Imagine your arms are just loose, floppy ropes, or the arms of a rag doll. As you let this relaxation spread down your rib cage and lower back, relaxing your upper arms, elbows, lower arms, wrists, hands, and fingers. Relaxing your internal organs. As you continue your long, slow, deep breathing, relaxing the pelvis, hips, upper legs, knees, lower legs, ankles, feet, and toes. You can be as aggressive with this shaking as you like. In this heat, I'm not inclined to move that much. And now visualizing a bright light shining down from above, starting to move through your body in small steps. Cleansing, clearing, cooling. Getting rid of anything you don't need for today or right now. And letting it slowly move down and release into the earth beneath you. Just picturing yourself standing in this column of light and smiling. And now letting your body come to stillness. Continuing this inward gazing, feeling strong circulation to your hands. Noticing your breathing, your heart rate. Embracing and accepting all sensations and feelings, both comfortable and uncomfortable, as just perfect for today. And now we're going to move into our arm swings. I did not warn everybody to blow your nose, but if you think there's something in your nose, now would be a good time to blow your nose. My apologies for that. So the arm swings, we inhale in through the nose. And then as our arms fall down, we exhale sharply through the nose. Okay, so let's do that together. Picturing your arms like energy magnets, collecting energy as they flow through space. And directing that energy to the low back area, kidney area. Activating all the meridian lines throughout the arms and hands. Heart, small intestine, long, large intestine, pericardium, and triple burner. Two more. Bringing the hands up and placing the pinky sides of the hands together and looking into your hands as if you're looking into a mirror. Start to gently rotate as you send this energy into the skin of your face. And as you do, visualizing your skin smoothing out, glowing, healthy, very beautiful, handsome. And let this penetrate into all the pores of your skin. the body's first line of defense, the organ of the spleen system. And now circling your hands back the other direction. And when you come to the top, bringing the fingertips together and just letting that energy settle down the front of the body. Placing your hands over the vitality center, the lower dantian, just below the navel. And releasing your hands and moving right into universal axis breathing. So placing the backs of the hands just on the lower rib cage, over the kidneys in the back. And on this breathing, we're going to do reverse breathing, bringing in some of this cooling, balancing kidney water element into this hot fire energy time. So inhale deeply into the back of the body, tightening your abdomen. And now turning to your right, holding the breath. And when you get to the side, exhaling, relaxing the belly completely. Staying there now, inhaling into the back again. Hold and rotate. And exhaling completely. Relaxing your belly. Inhaling into the low back. Hold and rotate. Exhaling, releasing. Inhaling into the back. Hold and rotate. Exhaling completely. Inhaling again. Rotate back to the front. And releasing the hands. Okay, and now stepping out for connecting with the chi field and embracing the tree, sometimes called standing pole. So slowly inhale your arms up, and as always, modify this if your arms become tired or anything you need to do, just modify and visualize that you're still doing what we're doing. So we're going to do a little posture check again. Knees are soft. Feet are shoulder width apart, tailbone slightly tucked under, shoulder blades are back and down, back of the neck is slightly lifted, and your weight is fully planted on all sides, front and back of your feet. And take a deep inhaling breath into the belly. And as you exhale, just feel your energy and your attention sink. Drop, relax. Continuing this long, slow, deep breathing as you picture your feet sinking down into the earth like the roots of a tree. And picturing yourself as this one person standing connected to this vast planet and the vast ocean of liquid life all around you and the planet Earth. And now turn your attention to the space above your head and feel yourself just reaching up very slightly with the top of your head, as we say, 1 inch taller. And just focusing on that space above your head. And picture that space in this room and then go beyond the room, beyond the atmosphere, all the way out into space. And each time you exhale, just visualizing that connection further and further upwards with that space above you. And now playfully turning your attention to the space in front of you, picturing that space in the room or feeling that space, and then going beyond the room, beyond the land, beyond the water, all the way out to the horizon in front of you and beyond. And each time you exhale, just allowing your attention to keep on expanding further and further out to that space in front of you. And all the while feeling your arms as if they're resting on something like a large beach ball or resting on a calm ocean. And your head just sitting lightly on top of your spine like a buoy on the ocean. As you playfully turn your attention to that space behind you, feeling that space or picturing that space, and then going beyond the room, beyond the mountains, beyond the oceans, all the way up to the horizon in back of you and beyond. And each time you exhale, just feeling that connection deepen and expand to that space on the back side of your body. And then playfully turning your attention to the space on the left side of your body, picturing that space or feeling that space, and then going beyond the room, beyond the land, beyond the water, all the way out to the horizon on the left side of you and beyond. And each time you exhale, just feeling that connection deepen and expand to the left side of your body. And finally, continuing on to the right side of your body, picturing that space on the right side or feeling that space, and then going beyond the room, beyond the mountains, beyond the oceans, all the way up to the horizon on the right side of you and beyond. And as you exhale, just continuing to expand and connect further and further with that space on the right side of your body. All the while becoming aware of the strong energetic flow inside of your body. Feeling yourself open and relax to this energy. Supported on all sides by the energy of nature and all beings. Grounded and anchored to the earth and its energy beneath you. Open and aware of the transformational potential of heavenly energy from above. And now just slowly letting your arms drift down for just a moment. Resting for just a moment. And we're going to move right into the spinal cord opening. This is called spinal bone marrow, where we use the Hala mantra again. And when we say how, as we rotate to one side, we're thinking that we're opening our energy all up and down the spine. And as we say La, we're consolidating, bringing that energy back in. So letting your arms drift back up, holding a ball of energy between your hands. And we'll do the turning to the side with the Hala mantra, starting with the left side. Ha, la. Halfway back to the front on the la. Ha, la. Ha, opening. La, consolidating. La. Your spine is a column of energy. La. Back of the neck slightly lifted. How long? How long? How long? Two more. How long? How long? Back to the center. And just noticing the difference between that side and the other side. And now continuing to the right side. How long? How long? How long? Knees are soft. How long? Shoulder blades back. How long? How long? How long? Just two more. How long? How long? Back to the center. And noticing. Allowing your arms to drift down. And relax. Okay, very intense work for those of you who haven't done this before. That's an old standby that my longtime students are very familiar with and know and love. Okay, all right, so we're going to move right into our shoulder stretching. So placing the feet wider than shoulder width apart. And this is where we're going to be using the tongue out and ha sound and making the eyes wide and reaching the eyes up to the ceiling. Because as I said, with the spleen, energy rules the mouth and lips. Okay, so this is very good for that. Okay, so inhaling into the belly. And as you drop your shoulder and turn your eyes up, do the ha breath and sound. Inhaling, releasing a little bit. And again. A little deeper each side. Inhale. Releasing. Coming back to the center. And the other side. Inhaling. And release. And inhale. Inhale. Coming back to the center. And now keeping the knees soft, just allowing your body to hang down gently. Allowing gravity to hold, to open up the backs of the legs and just shaking your head no. Wobbling your hips. Nodding your head yes. Releasing all the tension in the neck and shoulders. Shaking your head no. Nodding yes. Shaking no. Nodding yes. And now placing the hands one on top of each other in a heart shape. Slowly bring the energy up. Imagine that energy moving up the back of your body. Stretch up all the way and then just slowly drift down. Relaxing the knees. Tuck in your tummy and really massaging the internal organs and the diaphragm as you inhale this energy up the back. Stretching all the way up and continuing this full body flow. Lee Holden's full body flow. The health of the internal organs with this massage really leads to the health of the extremities of the body. Breathing, connecting the lower body with the upper body. as the energy flows up the back. Last time. And tucking in the tummy again, bringing the hands up. And now placing the hands together in prayer position. Doing the reverse. So dropping the hands down, palms together. Now opening pinky sides together, scooping that energy up the back, and now focusing on the energy moving down the front. Clearing the front side of the body. Once again, pinky sides of the hands together, scooping that energy up. Back sides of the hands together, bringing the energy down the front of the body. Rotating the hands, pinky sides together. And just visualize that energy flowing down the front of the body, clearing the emotional side of the body. Rotating the hands, pinky sides together. And coming once again to hands in prayer position, stepping the feet in. And now pulling down the heavens. Inhale. And just settling the energy from the head. And again, inhale. And making the ha sound, clearing the heart, clearing the emotions. And one more time. And bringing your hands to your waist, holding the ribs in the front and the back with your thumbs and your hands. So stimulating the belt channel while we're doing this. So we're doing a new thing for some of you today called crane's neck, in this whole focus on opening the neck, head, and shoulder area. So this is a very small movement, but very precise, taken from nature, taken from the crane. So start by just letting your chin move down and come as close to your neck as possible. Then drop the chin down and start to make a little circle forward when the chin is as low as it can go. Continuing to make a circle up, raising the chin up towards the ceiling to a place that's comfortable for you, not overextending. And then just letting your chin come back to a neutral position with your head right over the spine. And repeating that. Chin to the chest, down as far as is comfortable, and then bringing your chin forward. Up to the ceiling. And then coming back down to neutral. Relaxing your shoulder blades down and back again. And last time. Chin to the chest, circling forward, up to the ceiling, and back to neutral. And just relax, relax your neck, relax your shoulders. And now we're going to do the reverse. So letting your chin rise up towards the ceiling, and then starting that turn, that circle forward. And bringing it down as low as is comfortable. And once again, chin in and coming up to neutral. And again, up, forward, down, and back to neutral. And again, up, forward, down, and neutral. Okay, releasing your hands. So before we do the other intensive neck thing, we're going to just work on the ankles a little bit, keeping in the crane theme of things. We're going to do crane soaring. So just remember the arms are very easy. Your arms are just like gigantic crane wings, gently moving up and down with your breath. And then we're going to warm up the ankles. So if you need to, you can stand next to something you can hold on to, a wall or a chair, or you can just modify in any way that's good for you. So letting all of your weight be on your right leg and letting your left toe touch the floor. And just practice balancing. If you can, lift your toe off and circle your foot. So warming up the ankle. Like I said, hold on to anything you need to. And then circle in the other direction. Keeping your shoulder blades down and back. It's very tempting to want to hold yourself up with your shoulders. And then switching to your other foot. Weight is completely on your left leg. And just circle that right ankle. Breathing. Smiling. Okay, so bringing that foot back down, and now once again, weight on the right leg, and we're going to start our flying motion. And if you can, let that left leg come off the floor. If not, if you need to keep your left toe on the floor, that's fine. Just visualize that you are taking that foot off. And just really letting your right leg know what it's like to be completely supporting your body. And one more. And planting that leg and bringing your other leg up. There are no prizes for how high your leg goes. One more. And shifting again. Noticing a difference the second time you do it. And one more. Shifting over. And one more. And coming down. And just receiving that information from your body about which leg is more comfortable being in charge. And the last of our erasing blockages practice is the looking backward exercise from the sheet. So once again, you're just in your good Qi Gong posture. Very important to have the shoulder blades back and down and the back of the neck slightly lifted for this part. Okay, so inhaling into the belly as you turn to the left. Continuing to inhale as you just back bend a little bit and lift your head up and allow your eyes to glance downward. Hold for a moment and then release, exhaling back to center. And now inhaling to the other side. Continuing to inhale as you just lean back a little bit and allow your eyes to look downward. And then relaxing, exhaling back to the center and repeating to the other side, inhaling, back of the head, neck slightly lifted, Not straining, not going further than your body wants you to go. Just lifting upwards if you can't go backwards as you exhale back to the front. And again, repeating to the other side. This is a very small movement. Very small movement makes big changes. And again, inhaling to the left side, stretching, looking back. And back to the front. Inhaling to the right side. And coming back to the center. And as you read in the handout, if you read the handout, this is a very, very powerful medical Qigong technique, and it works best if you just do what we did, 3 repetitions to each side several times a day. The more times a day, the better. It's a great thing to do when you're having to sit at your desk for a long time or any repetitive task, just to stand up and give your neck a break, okay? All right, so after that kind of grueling, erasing blockages, we're going to start with just full body tapping, everybody's favorite. So start with tapping all up and down the back sides of the body, just on either side of the spine. Your hands in a light fist. Activating, bringing the energy to the surface, all along the spine. And now, feet spread out a little bit and then start to slap down the sides of your legs and around your feet. If you can reach your feet, if you can't reach your feet, just pretend like, visualize that you're tapping all the way down to your feet. Now round back to the kidneys again and down the outside. Up the inside. So yang meridians activated on the outside. Yin meridians on the inside, which happens to be where the spleen and the stomach are. So, and then warming up the top part of the body with a ha-la yell, ha-la. Opening up the whole sternum area. Okay, and then knocking over the shoulders. And then continuing down the inside of the arms. And up the outside. And again, down the inside, smiling to your arms. Giving him a little thank you pat. Then across the collarbones, underneath. Down the inside. Up the outside. Good boy. Good girl. Might be the only one who tells you that today. And now just smoothing it down. And just noticing, enjoying. And now moving into our flowing movements for today. For now that we have the body nice and open, we're really going to let this energy flow through the body, tonifying the body's energy, strengthening it, balancing it. Okay, so we're going to start with fireworks, which is the move that you will not see in the evening Qigong on my YouTube channel. So the backs of the hands come together, and as they come up the body, you're rotating the hands until they are facing outward and then bringing it down. So I might give you a little close-up. Just if anybody's new, I think most everyone has seen this, but the hands come up, the back of the hands And I'm kind of rotating my body and I'm rotating the hands, and then they face outward and we bring that energy down, okay? So let's do that again, and inhaling the hands, backs of the hands together, and just imagining this Kundalini energy moving up the back of the body, activating, and then exhale down. So this is the inhale energy of the body, bringing clear Qi to the brain and the head. This activating principle, the body's vitality. Again, just imagine this fountain of energy moving up the back and then down over the entire body. And one more time. And just letting the hands relax over the lower dantian, one on top of the other. And repeating with me Robert Pang's affirmation, I am in Qi, Qi is in me. So together, I am in Qi, Qi is in me. And releasing your hands. So the next move is new for some of you. We'll be pulling the wheel of earth. So just to go over the move before we do it, you're going to be stepping to the side and reaching your hands out at a little bit of a diagonal, scooping the Qi down through the earth, and then imagine that your hands are pulling that energy into the lower center of the body, as if you're pulling on a big, thick tug-of-war rope. Just visualizing that you have this huge thing that you're pulling in. So exhaling forward and then really pulling that energy into the center of the body. So Yang Yang, Master Yang Yang calls this pulling the wheel of earth. Okay, so let's just start with the breathing. Inhaling. Exhaling, the hands down. Inhaling. Now stepping to the left. Continue to inhaling and then, exhaling and then inhaling that energy into the low body. So exhaling as you extend the arms and inhaling. Pulling the wheel of earth. Weight on the front foot. Weight on the back foot. One more. Exhaling. Inhaling. Stepping your left foot back and stepping forward and exhaling with your right foot. Inhaling, pulling the wheel of earth. Exhaling, back heel up. Inhaling, weight shifts back. Last time. And stepping your feet together. Relaxing the shoulder blades. Back of the neck slightly lifted. And now inhaling the hands up into prayer position for the gratitude flow. And calling something to mind or someone for whom you are grateful today. Just follow along if this flow is new for you. So diving your hands down. Inhaling as you gather earthly energy. Exhaling as you circulate that energy. Inhaling as you gather heavenly energy. And then having the hands face down, connecting the center palm points with the body weight point on the top of the head. And then slowly bringing your hands down. Feeling your hands as they pass through your body energetically. Down through the torso. Lower area. Down the insides of the legs. Around your feet. And up the sides and the backs of the legs. All the way up the low back to the shoulder blades, lower shoulder blades, and then opening a chi disc inside the heart. And bringing the hands back into prayer position. Thumbs touch the sternum bone, back of the neck slightly lifted. And calling to mind that thing for which you are grateful today. And again, diving the hands down. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Connecting. And bringing the energy down. Feeling the energetic connection between your hands and your body. Opening the heart center, and once again, feeling very blessed. And on this last repetition, I invite you to send out a prayer or blessing to someone or somewhere which might specifically, especially need it for today. Diving the hands down, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, connecting, bringing it down, Opening the heart center and sending out that prayer or blessing. And now letting the hands drift down as you step out wider than shoulder width apart for the last of the 4 golden wheels, the central meridian flow. So letting the arms gently raise up to the height of your forehead and visualizing a bright light shining through the Lao Gong points in each hand, sending the energy into your wisdom center, just between the eyebrows. Feeling or visualizing that warmth, that light, stimulating your wisdom center. Opening your guidance center in this time of fire. And now opening with a slight back bend, opening your heart to the universe, letting in golden light. And now bringing that light, concentrating that light into a column of light moving down through the body, uniting mind, heart, and body, and spreading it out on the earth and gathering again. Heart to the universe, receiving, uniting, two more. Last one. Bringing the hands back into the starting position, walking your feet in a little bit, feeling that strong connection between your hands and the wisdom center. Breathe into that connection. And then letting the arms drift down to the heart level. Breathing in that connection. And allowing the hands to move down to the navel level. Connecting with the body's vitality center. And starting a Qi again. Inhaling the arms apart. Exhaling the arms and hands together. Feeling this energetic connection between the left sides and right sides of the body, between the body's internal energy and the greater Qi field around you. And allowing your imagination to let this Qi ball grow bigger and bigger. More intense. Until your entire body is surrounded by this Qi ball. Continuing the La Qi movement, starting to condense this Qi ball back down. Smaller and smaller. Until it fits between your hands and arms again. And walking your feet into hip width apart, condensing that ball down even closer and closer, and bringing it into the lower dantian, placing one hand on top of the other, one hand clasping the wrist of the other hand. And feeling that powerful energy flooding into the lower dantian. And now starting a little circle at the navel area, 2, 3, 4. Getting a little bit bigger with each circle, 5, 6, 7, until your circle is going all the way out to the hip bones, all the way up to the bottom of the sternum bone, and 9. And now circling back the other way, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, letting the circle become smaller and smaller, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And repeating again with me, I am in Qi. Qi is in me. And letting that gentle inner smile return to your face as you enjoy this strong, balanced energy. And feeling this love, this connection. Sending this love, sending this inner smile to all the parts of your physical body, starting with the skin. Breathe in the Qi through all the pores of your skin, like the holes in a little sponge, soaking in a cool bath. Sending this love to your muscles, tendons, and ligaments. Smiling to your circulatory system, and even the blood inside your veins. As Master Ming Tonggu says, the Qi in your blood is flowing well now. All parts of your energetic and physical system are in harmony now. And continuing to smile to your nervous system and glandular system. Sending that smile to all your internal organs. And smiling to your skeletal system. Deep down into the marrow of your bones. Feeling your entire physical, mental, and emotional bodies grounded and supported by the powerful energy of the earth beneath you. Nurtured and stimulated by the energy of nature and all living beings on this planet. and feeling yourself open to the powerful transformational energy from heaven above. And feeling your heart open as a flower opens to the morning sun. Taking this energetic awareness with you into all aspects of your life, from the physical to the most subtle. May all your energies flow freely. May all your heart's intentions be fulfilled. And now bringing your hands together in prayer position. Together, we dedicate this healing practice to the highest good of all life, to the greater Qi field, to the masters and teachers who came before us, to our fellow practitioners, friends, and family, and to ourselves. All is well and getting better and better. So be it. Amen. Howla. And when you're ready, starting to move your toes, your fingers, your physical body. And gently allowing your eyes to open when you're ready. So now Jean will unmute us. And if you'd like, you can switch to gallery view. Oh, hi, Daryl. Oh, I always find out who came in late when we get to the howla part. It's okay.
I should stop the recording now too, right?
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. Although I think if anybody put themselves on gallery view, they don't mind being on the library's recording, right? They were fair warned. Okay, so we're going to do the howla blessing over each other. All right, so 3 times howla, okay? Howla. 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 Okay, thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for coming.
Have a great vacation.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Safe travels.
Stay cool, and I'll keep you posted.